So 2024 is the year that you want to make the change in your trading career, and you finally want to take it to the new level and start breaking through in your trading journey. Now, it's important for us to understand as traders, as humans, and as emotional people in the markets to understand what not to do. I can give you guys everything you should be doing. Everyone can give you the perfect technical analysis plan, but you need to understand what should you not be doing? What do you need to change compared to last year to be able to become consistent in 2024? I really want to dive into the reason that most retail traders keep failing at this game and stop you guys from becoming one of the 95% of people who fail at this game. Now, for this, I have got the help of some of my other trading friends who have been trading for way over 10 years, very, very successful careers, who are also going to share their reasons of why they think most traders fail. Now, I've been trading myself for around 6 years, and I have gone through a lot of rubbish. And throughout my 6 years, I have done a lot of mistakes. Now, I'm still a baby in this journey. However, 6 years in the game, I still have a lot of value to give you guys. And I didn't make any money in trading for the first 2 years, and that leads us onto our first point of unrealistic expectations. When you come into trading, you have come into trading because you've seen people on Instagram driving Lamborghinis, flexing, their phone profits. Look at me, look at my real life profits, and they have misled you and misguided you into thinking that can become you overnight. Now, can you make $10,000 a month from trading? Yes, you can. Is it going to happen overnight? No, it's not. Is that because you don't have the best technical ability? Sometimes, but for the most part, you're not ready to start dealing with that emotion that comes with making $10,000 a month, and that is totally okay. So in your first 0 to 1 years of trading, have no expectations of making any money. I know that sounds crazy, it's not really what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. If I had used my first year to trade paper trading for 1 to 2 months, trade a small account with good risk management, and get my strategy down, I would be way further ahead than when I first started, when I thought, I'm going to deposit this $2,000 and I'm going to turn this into $10,000 and I'm going to quit my job tomorrow.
Hey, listen, I quit.
It's not going to happen. So this is a career where if you put in the work, you can become financially free for the rest of your life. And if you think 1 year is too much for you, leave this video now. Close this video right up there, because I promise you, you'll be better off taking your money, going down the casino, because that is not a lot of time. Doctors, lawyers go to university for 5+ years, and people could argue traders live a better lifestyle when they get to that place. So if you think a year is too long, then you're right, it is for you. For me, no. I could work at trading for 2, 3, 4 years and still wake up every single day hungry and eager to keep learning and adapting to the markets. So remove them expectations of making money soon. The money will come. Money is a byproduct of trading. Get consistent at trading and money will follow. Not get consistent at trading and money might follow. No. Trading, consistency, money. And this leads me on to point number 2. And this is trading a small account with unrealistic, again, expectations. Now, there is absolutely nothing wrong in the beginning trading with a small account, but do not trade it with the expectations to grow from 2,000 to 10,000. Could you do it? Possibly. Are you going to be able to do that consistently? Absolutely not. Use that money, spend it on your education. Use a partial amount of that money to trade, but with good risk management. 1 to 2% risk per trade. Now, that may not seem like a lot of money, and it may seem like it's not worth your time. However, it's going to teach you market psychology and give you the tools to understand real market emotions, taking real positions, because paper trading is not going to give you as hands-on approach as actually trading real money that has some sort of emotional attachment to you. So if you want to trade a small account, that's fine. Trade it for time being. Once you get consistent on it, then, later down the line, you may want to look into funding, or you may want to use other sources of income to build that capital. But do not treat it in the sense of, this is my 2,000, I'm going to flip this account and I'm going to quit my job tomorrow. Don't do that. I didn't only want to just give you guys my experience, I also decided to reach out to one of my good friends, Joe from Elite Traders, who has been trading for over 15 years, to understand his experience and understand why he thinks most retail traders fail in this game.
All right, Aaron, look, appreciate you reaching out and asking me this question. Why do I think most fail? Is because I think most have a big unrealistic expectation of what trading actually is. Now, all over social media, you see it, cars, MT4 screenshots of, 200 grand trades, that sort of stuff. And unfortunately, most people come in with the expectation is that that's what they're going to gain if they start this career as a trader. When in reality, it takes a lot of money to actually make money as a trader. So something I always tell my members at Elite Traders is you got to start small. Instead of focusing on trying to turn $1,000 to $10,000 or $20,000 in a few trades, you got to focus on compounding that account. So $1,000 into 1,050, into 1,100 to 1,150, and you slowly gain it over time, compound it with as well as adding to your account. Now, what that does is it gives you the process of understanding how to manage small capital and slowly and gradually understand how to manage large capital. So when you go from losing 1% on $1,000, and then you over the years you gain that $1,000 over to $100,000 by compounding and also adding to the account over your time, what it's going to do is it's going to help you learn to lose along the way those bigger amounts as you go. Whereas if you come in and you start with $1,000, let's say you spend money on a funded account, $100,000 funded account or more, you lose 1%. Even though it's not your money, you still sit there in back of your head go, man, I just lost a lot of money. I just lost, 5 grand, 10 grand, 1 grand in an instant. And you haven't prepared yourself to lose a little bit in order to build up to be able to lose comfortably a lot of money. I think that's one major reason why people fail to make it as a trader, is they're trying to go too big, too quick. I think another reason is, again, like I said at the beginning, is those unrealistic expectations. They think that trading is going to make them multimillionaire. They're going to have Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Rolls Royces and mansions and $50,000 watches. In reality, it's not going to do that. That comes from business. And there's nothing wrong with having a business around trading, around anything else. But that, most people crucify me for saying it, does not come from trading. 100% guarantee it. To make that sort of money in trading, you have to have millions. I'm talking, $5, 10, $15 million in a trading account in order to make millions of dollars. $100,000 trading account is not going to make you $1 million a year. Don't care what anyone says. It's not going to do it. And if that's what you're trying to do, then you're gambling. Whereas, like I said, my first point was you got to compound. So think of trading as an investment, right? You work, you have business, you do whatever, you invest into your trading account and you compound over time. That $1,000 compounds to $100,000 in a few years. That $100,000 compounds to $500,000 over a number of years, not a number of weeks or days, a number of years. And then you have enough capital where you're comfortable losing 1% of $500,000, sorry. So you lose 5,000, you're comfortable losing that, and then it doesn't bother you. So you lose 10,000, cool, comfortable, because you know you're gonna make it. And you've learned along the way of how to actually lose that small amount in order to be able to lose the large amount. So I hope that helps in this video. And again, Aaron, I appreciate you reaching out. Cheers.
So it's good to see some of the similarities there with Joe from Elite Traders. So thank you very much, Joe, for taking the time to answer my questions and share it with you guys here on YouTube. Now, one of the most interesting points in all of my conclusion throughout my 6 years is the one that I'm most excited to share with you guys. And that is how most people, in my opinion, fail these days at trading is because they overanalyze the charts. You overanalyze the charts, you draw 10 different confluences before you get into a trade, and then you wonder why the emotions are getting to you. One of the most reasons traders fail from a psychological perspective is because they hesitate. They hesitate, they take a trade, they take a loss, the next trade comes up, they hesitate, that's the trade that would have outweighed the loss. But you overanalyze and you overcomplicate everything to think that there must be something secret that you need to know that you don't already know. And there's a lot of big social media YouTube traders who portray and give you guys this false narrative that you need to learn some sort of secret algorithm that does not exist. The more you overanalyze your charts, the more you are going to hesitate. When you guys watch me trade on stream, all I trade is gold support and resistance levels with liquidity grabs and retail traps. That is it. My charts are as clean and as simple as analyzing price action and understanding levels of support and resistance. If you have, I won't even go into the names of all these fancy concepts these days drawn all over your charts, and you're trying to, it just gets to a point where it's like, I can't fucking learn anymore. And you go down this rabbit hole of studying. Stop fucking studying so much and start trading. The best traders I know trade the simplest of plans and focus on their execution. You guys want to become great traders, become fucking great executors and keep your trading plan simple and focus up here. And that kind of ties up with one of my last points, is that most traders, when they start, myself included, are way too emotional to be in the markets. So for me, the biggest reason that I was not doing well in trading, I would do my Sunday analysis, I'd do my levels, I'd look back at the end of the week and I'd be like, wow, these played out really well. However, when it came to executing them in real markets, I just couldn't do it. I'd try and find the perfect entry with the perfect stop loss with the biggest risk to reward. And that's again why you keep failing. It doesn't take that much technical analysis to be able to call direction well on something as simple as here on gold. You just have to execute when it comes into your level where you planned out, when it does this, I'm gonna do this, and when it does do that, you actually do what you said you would do and you stick to it and just see how it plays out. You're not gonna have 100% win rate, you're not gonna be right every single time, but that is not your goal. You execute, you manage your risk, and you refine over time. Didn't mean to start a little rap at the end, but for you guys, I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in, learn from these mistakes. I'll be doing a series over the next few months where I'll be talking with some of my other trading friends who have progressed in their journey, be trading for a very long time, successful payouts, and they're gonna bring forward as much as we can to you guys and show you guys what you need to do so you can make 2024 the year of not making the same stupid mistakes as everyone else.